Hello. Let's get started. So we want like triplets of arithmetic progressions, and the array has no duplicates. And so since it's sufficiently small, okay, the diff is like predefined. I hope the server's working. It's like plus, not times. Undirected tree with label. Restricted nodes. Okay. So it's just like any tree traversal algorithm. Stands for restricted. Rest stands for restricted, but it's shorter. So like while building the graph, we can already like filter out the restricted things. So like depth first search is easier to write, so I'll go with it. And we do depth first search on 0, and we return the length of the scene set. 4 and 3. Okay, good. One or more contiguous separate. What? Contiguous, okay. Well, it looks like a DP problem. Each of the obtained. So it's either 2 or 3. At each step, we can decide whether. So define a helper function that means like starting from position X if it's okay, and it returns a bool. So if pos equals length of nums, then we're good. And of course, we need to memorize that pos.cache. Otherwise, we can like either skip 2 ahead or 3 ahead, depending on okay, let me do this first. So now we can skip this condition because in any case, sorry, this is a valid choice. Or helper plus 2. That's correct. If pos plus 3, like if we can skip ahead 3 times. I seem to have gotten something wrong, like off by 1. I think it's a greater than, because it's okay if plus 2 is the length. Okay. So I'll just hard code this condition because it's not so complicated anyways. And it doesn't matter like which condition we were using when skipping ahead, because like it doesn't matter. Or nums plus okay, I think I got this correct. True, false. Great. So T is a string, which is a subsequence of S. Absolute difference in the alphabet order of every two adjacent letters in T is lesser than. Okay. So first of all, we can replace all of them by numbers, which is like easier to reason about. And we're bounded by 26, so it's just like offset. So we can dp again with the complexity of 26 times the length of S. I'll go with this. Okay, so the last one is a medium. That's unheard of. Okay, this is to convert them into number, and then math where we pick pos. Does that make sense? Like my naive thoughts seem to be in square. I'm thinking about how to reduce that, because if we fix a pos, we're essentially deciding like what is the next one that we take. So it's more like we can have like last number and the current pos, and we decide on whether we take it or not. Then it becomes like linear. And the problem is we have to to summarize all the result takes some effort. It's not completely obvious. But okay, let me do this first. So we can do a special case where, like, if the pos is the first one, then any last will do. Okay. then we can choose between like either taking it or not taking it. Max, I'm sorry. And this is like 0, I'm sorry. This is like the answer we get by taking it. And we can also do, actually I can just put it after that. So we keep the same last. Okay, if last is none, let's just put it that way. Makes sense. Then we don't need special treatment for this. And I think it's good, isn't it? Two, four, okay, not good. Because like if it's not, we still need to max it with not taking it. Four, correct. So it's like redundant code, but I thought this is like linear. Apparently it's not. Or maybe it was this redundancy. Let me remove this. That's quite long. Actually, is this like constant time? Like I know Python max is slow. Is it really this? I forgot to check what was the time it took. Okay, then I better think about it if it's not the case where max is too slow. So this is within 26. This is the length of S. we're not ranging over anything? What the heck? So maybe it's this step that's too slow? Just 1.7 something. Okay, it's slightly faster. Is it good enough? Is it not good enough? It's annoying. It's honestly annoying. How can I make this faster? So maybe it's apps that is slow. Still executing. This is so long. Okay, it's faster by 0.2 seconds. Where else can I make this faster? I'm going to get some water. Okay, I know this is not good, but it's just way too annoying. I couldn't even find the submit. So does it mean that I have to write cache by hand? It's even slower. So like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's not coming out. This is just nonsense. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording here because I'm pretty sure that the complexity is correct. I don't know why the constant doesn't pass. It doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, thank you.